What's going on YouTube? It's your boy DollarMike back at again with another video. As you guys already know, we're coming up on the end of the month here, so you guys already know what time it is. It's time for another dividend video. A dividend video where I talk about all the dividend stocks that I actually received payment from for the month of August. August actually blew by, which is kind of crazy to me. But either way, here we are. We're at the end of August. Let's actually jump into my dividend portfolio. But before we do that, I also want to let you guys know that the merch is finally on the way. The merch is finally coming. It's going to be released on September 3rd. So this coming Friday, the merch will be available. So you can get shirts like this where it says I'm getting paid right now and dividends at the bottom with a drip check on the side. Also check out DollarMike.co. And you can go ahead and check out all the products that I have on there. We'll start out with just t-shirts, but I'll add more products, so make sure you just follow me, stay locked in. You'll get all the updates, follow the Discord, all that kind of good stuff. Either way, let's talk about dividends today. Let's talk about my portfolio, see what stocks we got for the month of August. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. If you guys are new to the channel and you don't know what I do around here, I basically make videos talking all about personal finance. So that means saving money, investing your money, budgeting, credit cards, anything relating to money. I got you covered right here. So make sure you hit a like on the video if you enjoy videos like this and hit that subscribe button to see more content like it. Either way, let's jump right on into my Robinhood portfolio. Let's go over my portfolio and find out which stocks I got paid for in the month of August, which has been a pretty solid month. The dividends are steady growing, guys. We're trying to get there. So let's jump into the portfolio right now. Right now, according to my dividend tracker, we're at about an annual income of $784. Just to be exact, just to let you guys know before we go over to the portfolio, let's jump to the portfolio and get into it. So we got Robinhood right here, Face ID, and we are in. Currently my Robinhood portfolio is sitting at $31,274.64. Currently I'm down on the day about $26. That's from crypto. I'm recording this on a Saturday, so that's from my Dogecoin that I have. Either way, let's go on over to the settings and go into the dividends so we can see what we're talking about for August. And here we are. The first dividend that I got paid for the month of August was on August 2nd, ticker symbol JPM, that is JP Morgan Chase, and that was $4.50 for holding about 5 shares. If we go ahead and open up JP Morgan Chase, they're currently sitting at $163 right now, and I definitely will be buying more. I use a lot of Chase's products. I don't really have any type of particular plan with Chase. I'm just going to continue to dollar cost average, buy on the dips when it comes to Chase. I use a lot of their products, as I mentioned before. Nothing crazy is really going on. They have increased their dividend, I think about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Most banking stocks actually increased their dividend not recently, which is nice as well. So all that to say that Chase is here to stay for a long time in my portfolio, and that's kind of that. I don't really have too much to say about Chase. Let's move on over to the next dividend stock that I got paid for in August, which is ticker symbol VZ. That is on August 2nd as well, and that is for Verizon at $3.59. That $3.59 is for holding about 5.71 shares, and that's about 62 cents per share. If we go ahead and click on Verizon stock, it's sitting at $54.76 a share right now. And if you guys don't know, I actually bought Verizon when I sold all of my AT&T stock. AT&T recently basically dropped their dividend about 50% due to their whole merger and everything that they got going on, paying off their debt. They're doing great things. Honestly, AT&T is still, they're doing great things. They're trying to pay down the debt. It makes a lot of sense. But for me, being a dividend investor and only investing in AT&T solely for the dividend, it didn't make that much sense. Either way, with Verizon right here, this is my current replacement for AT&T. It doesn't really move too much, just like AT&T didn't either, which is perfectly fine with me, and it still pays a solid dividend yield, I think of about 4%. I also upped my position with Verizon to about 11.4 shares now, so you guys already know that next payout that we get with Verizon is definitely going to be a bigger dividend than last time, and I have a recurring investment on Verizon for $5 every single week. I'm also currently down with them about 2.64%, but honestly, like I said before, dollar cost averaging, this is a long-term stock for me, just like AT&T was. There's no different here. So that's kind of all I have to say about Verizon. Definitely be buying more, and I'm already in position to buy more where it'll lower my overall average, which is fine with me. Either way, I also want to mention that all the stocks in my portfolio have drip enabled, so that means all the money I get from these dividends will go back into that stock to make me even more money when it comes to the next dividend payout. And let's move on over to the third stock that I got paid for in August, which is ticker symbol LOW. That was $4.22. That's for Lowe's, and that was on August 4th of 2021. That's for holding about 5.27 shares, and we go ahead and click on Lowe's stock. It's right now sitting at $205 a share right now. Overall, I don't have too much else to say on Lowe's either. Overall, if you want to get Lowe's or get Home Depot, it doesn't really matter. I like Lowe's a little bit more, but either stock is fine as far as dividends go and as far as growth goes. They're both great companies. Obviously, a lot more people are going back to work and stuff now, so maybe the home improvement sector will calm come down just a bit. We'll see what happens in the long term, but I'll be invested with them in the long term. So we'll see how everything plays out. I still have about my 5 shares. I have 5.29 shares now. Overall up about 17% or $1,000 market value. The next one on the list is for August 12th, and that's for $1.78, and that's for ticker symbol AAPL. And of course, you guys already know. If you don't know, it's Apple. Either way, that's for holding about 8.08 shares. I definitely need to buy more Apple stock, and I plan to do that very soon. And we go ahead and click on Apple stock. The price of Apple right now is $148.43. We scroll down a little bit, we can see I still have about 8 shares of Apple. Overall market value of about $1,200, and I'm overall up about 27% with Apple. I mentioned this in previous videos, but I'm trying to get all my huge like dividend stocks that I really like a lot, like Apple, or just like companies I really like, at least 50 shares of those companies in my portfolio. But as you guys already know, getting 50 shares of these companies is going to take some time. It's a lot of money. I don't have all that money right now, but over time, we'll get there. Either way, Apple is one of those. I'm probably going to up it to hopefully about 10 to 12 shares very soon, and we'll just ride with that. So there you go. Apple, definitely be buying more. No question about it. Use all their products. It makes the most sense. I talked about it in my previous video, so make sure you check that video out about the top 10 forever stocks to buy. Yes, of course, Apple is on that list. It makes a lot of sense. Past Apple, what do we have? Past Apple, we have ticker symbol O. That is for $2.64 on August 13th, and that is for Realty Income. That is for holding about 11.21 shares, and that they paid me about 24 cents, roughly 24 cents per share. If we go ahead and click on O for Realty Income, it's sitting at about $71.55 a share right now. If you guys don't know, Realty Income basically owns tons of commercial real estate, so like Home Depot, like Dollar General, like I think they own some Walgreens as well, and some LA Fitnesses. I think that's how you say it. Some LA Fitnesses. Either way, they own a lot of different commercial real estate. They receive rental income from that commercial real estate, and then they pay us in the form of a dividend every single month. Can't complain there. And here we go. If we scroll down a little bit, I still have about 11 shares of O. Overall, up about 22%, $147 to be exact. They pay a solid dividend as well, which I'll have down here at the bottom of the screen because sometimes Robinhood's dividends aren't accurate, so I don't like mentioning them anymore. I always like to get the most accurate information online after in editing. So yeah, there you go. Either way, about 4% it says here on Robinhood, but I'm pretty sure it's around that point. Either way, O, that's pretty much it for O. Nothing crazy there, but I'll definitely be buying more shares. Not in any rush at this very moment, but it'll be there. Past O, this one was also on August 13th of 2021. This is ticker symbol MAIN or Main or Main Street Capital for $2.49 dividend. That's for holding about 12.13 shares. And then we go ahead and click on Main Street Capital. The Main Street Capital is currently sitting at $42.01. I believe Main Street Capital is based out of Houston, Texas, and basically what they do is they're just a huge firm. Essentially, they hand out loans to smaller companies to allow those smaller companies to become bigger companies, and they collect those interest on those loans, and that interest, all the profits they receive from that interest would then go to us in the form of a monthly dividend, a little bit of a kickback, which is nice as well. Either way, Main Street Capital, of course, they pay me again, obviously because it's a monthly dividend, so they pay me again on September 15th, and I also have about 12 shares now sitting at about 26% in gains, 27% roughly, and I'm not mad at it. Definitely be buying more. I'm not in any rush to buy it right this very moment because I want to focus on some other dividend stocks like Apple. Even though they don't pay a huge dividend, I just want to focus on bigger stocks like Apple and some other ones that I'll mention in a future video. After Main Street Capital, we have the next one on the list, which is ticker symbol ALLY. That is $2.80, and that is Ally Financial, Ally Bank, and that is on August 16th. If we go ahead and click on that, Ally Financial, that's for holding about 11.2 shares, and we go ahead and open up Ally. It's sitting at $53.54 a share right now. Scroll down a little bit, we can see my full position is still around 11 shares of Ally, and I'm overall up about 41% with Ally Financial. Ally Financial obviously is one of those online banks. It's like a Bank of America, but there's no actual physical location for Ally. They handle banking, all all-in-one banking needs. They do investing things. They do obviously the saving stuff. You can finance your car and home with Ally. It's just a bank. I mean, it's a nice online bank. I think it's actually one of my favorites. I personally use it myself. And yeah, I think they're pretty solid. It's a couple other online banks that I have yet to review on the channel. So if you'd like to see me review some banks, then let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, Ally Financial is definitely one of those ones that I think is super solid. Have no issue with. Definitely be buying more. I'm a customer with them, so it makes a lot of sense for me personally. And that's pretty much it when it comes to Ally. Past Ally, we have the next one, which is ticker symbol PG, Procter & Gamble on August 16th for $2.93. If we go ahead and click on Procter & Gamble, that's for holding about 3.36 shares, and they overall pay me 86 cents per share. If we go and click on Procter & Gamble even further, we can see that the stock price is sitting at $142.31 right now. And we scroll down a little bit, I still have those 3.3 shares, almost 4 shares, or not almost 4 shares, 3.38 shares with an overall total return of nearly 13% at $55 roughly. I do plan on buying more Procter & Gamble very soon. I love the company. You guys know I've been mentioning Procter & Gamble in multiple videos. I mentioned it in my previous video, and also I mentioned it in my top 3 growth stocks video, so make sure you go check that video out to see the other 2 growth stocks. But Procter & Gamble is definitely something that's here to stay. They've been killing it as far as their actual sales growth and everything goes. I think they had a return on capital investment of over 20%, which is on average is about 15%. So they killed their financials on that front, and they also handle a lot of different brands. I believe they have over 60 different brands for you to go ahead and basically have invested in your portfolio, because you use them probably on a daily basis, like Colgate, I believe. Oh no, it's not Colgate. I think they have Crust, they have Old Spice, and some other ones on the list. I mentioned them in previous videos. But there you go. Procter & Gamble is definitely here to stay in my portfolio, and that won't change anytime soon. Past Procter & Gamble, we have ticker symbol KMI, and they paid me $7.02 on August 16th as well. KMI stands for Kinder Morgan, and that's for holding about 26 shares, and about 27 cents per share was paid to me. Past that, Kinder Morgan is currently sitting at $16.59 a share right now. Overall, I have about 50 shares of Kinder Morgan now, so definitely going to get a nice dividend payout next time they pay that out, and I'm overall down about 4% with Kinder Morgan. Kinder Morgan basically is one of the natural gas distributors for the United States as well as Canada, I believe, but they have the largest natural gas pipeline that goes between the United States and Canada. And honestly, I seriously believe in natural gas for the future in some form, as far as just an investment and as far as people of America actually using it. We have the pipelines, we have everything in place to use it. We're just not really using it to its full potential right now. So I'm hoping in the future that actually changes. I'm on a big push for that, and they also pay a nice dividend of nearly 7% right now, as it says from Robinhood. But like I said before, the actual dividend yield will be down here at the bottom of the screen to make sure that it's actually right. But past that, I'll definitely be buying more Kinder Morgan. Not anymore right this very moment, only because I just added more. I got 50 shares now, but very soon, or soon enough, I'll be adding more Kinder Morgan. And, I think it's a solid investment. Do your research on this stock, find out if it's something good for you. But for me, as someone that believes in something like this, I think it works out. And they've been paying a consistent dividend, so I'm not mad at that at all. After Kinder Morgan, we have ticker symbol PSEC, PSEC, and they paid me $7.10 on August 29th. PSEC stands for Prospect Capital. This has been on my portfolio for some time now. This is probably one of the originators on my portfolio when it comes to a dividend. It's a very risky dividend stock, but since I've had it in my portfolio, they've been paying me every single month, and that is for holding 118 shares and paying me about 6 cents per share. If we go ahead and click on Prospect Capital, it's sitting at $8.08 right now, and overall they're also paying me on September 23rd of another $7.15, because like I said before, they pay this monthly. All this goes back into the stock to earn me even more dividend income the next month. Past that, we scroll down a little bit more. I have about 119 shares now, overall up about 66% or $384. Don't plan on selling anytime soon. Don't plan on buying any more anytime soon. I simply have what I have, and everything that gets reinvested into it is simply from my dividend income from it. So Prospect Capital basically does the same exact thing that Main Street Capital does. They overall just do the same thing with the loans. They give loans to other companies. They receive interest from those loans, and then that interest will come back to us in the form of a monthly paying dividend stock. And yeah, that's about it. They actually just had a recent financial report, and their financials were actually down, so that's not a good sign. But overall, I'm gonna hold it for a little bit longer, see what's going on with it, do a little bit more research. But I'm not too worried about it at all right now. They've been paying that consistent dividend. As long as they can do that, I'm perfectly fine with the stock price being wherever it wants to be at, especially since I'm already up 66%. I was really just here for the dividend, but if they're gonna give me some nice gains as well, I'll take that. So and at one point Robinhood was giving this stock away for free when it was around $3, so hey, they're not doing that anymore, I don't think, but yeah, it is what it is. Past Prospect Capital, I believe we had 2 more stocks, and the first one on the list is ticker symbol QYLD. That has not happened yet. This is on August 31st of 2021, and that's for $9.54. QYLD stands for Global X Funds, Global X NASDAQ 100 Covered Call ETF. I've mentioned this stock plenty of times on the channel before. Overall, they do covered calls on the entire stock market, or covered calls on the NASDAQ 100. Basically, any profits they receive from that will come to us in the form of a monthly paying dividend. So right now I have about 50 shares, or when I got this dividend, I had about 50 shares. Overall, that was about 18 cents per share at the time. This is something that fluctuates. This is definitely a risky dividend stock, but if you want to be invested in something like this, that's perfectly fine as well. I would just say don't have this be your whole portfolio. If we go ahead and click on QYLD, it's sitting at $22.97 a share right now. And if we go ahead and click on some of the week, the month, the 3 months, the year, and the 5 year, the stock price doesn't really move that much. So it's not something you're going to get massive gains off of if you guys don't know. You won't get any massive gains off of from the actual stock price going up unless you grab it during the pandemic where it goes down to what? Where it goes down to $18, and that's still not that massive of gains, only $4 increase. But the main reason you would hold this ETF is for the dividend. Of course, they roughly pay right now about a 10 to 11%, maybe 12% dividend. It all kind of fluctuates every single month, but I'm perfectly fine with that because that's an extremely high dividend and extremely high for something that's going to be very consistent. Either way, I'm up about 2.31%, which is about $26. If that really matters. Like I said, we're really focused on the dividend, and I still have about 50 shares of them. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see the 30-day yield for it is about 0.10, which obviously is not correct. I just mentioned like it's about a 10% to 12% dividend yield. So in that sense, Robinhood isn't accurate, but I wouldn't expect them to be accurate with something like this because it changes basically every single month. And the last stock I believe we have on the list today is ticker symbol ABR on August 31st for $7.02. August 31st, and obviously hasn't happened yet because I'm recording this previously because I'm trying to get the video out in time for you guys. Either way, ticker symbol ABR, that stands for Arbor Realty Trust, and I got that for holding about 20 shares of Arbor Realty Trust at about 35 cents per share. We go ahead and click on Arbor Realty Trust. It's currently sitting at $18.34 a share right now, and I'm overall up about 2%. I just recently bought this stock maybe about a month and a half ago, and this was actually a replacement for another particular stock that did the same exact thing that just wasn't performing. So here we are. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, so I'll probably put something on screen to let you guys know what the old stock was and why I basically don't buy it anymore. This one simply does the same exact thing. They perform really well in doing what they do, so I'm not mad at all versus the other stock where it didn't perform and the dividend was still consistent, but it simply didn't perform. I was losing more money than I would make in the dividend, which didn't make sense to me, and it shouldn't make sense to you either. But either way, Arbor Realty Trust, that's what I got for it, $7.02, overall 20 shares. Probably won't be buying any more right this very moment, but soon enough, I'll probably load up on some more Arbor after I get those main dividend stocks out the way that I want to get out the way first. And if we add that all up, I believe my total dividend income for the month of August of 2021 is $55.63. Of course, that's only going to go up throughout time. I have a dividend portfolio goal of trying to hit $1,000 in passive income by the end of this year, so I definitely need to load some more money up in there. If I don't hit it, I don't hit it, but that's my goal for this year, to hit $1,000 in passive income from my Robinhood portfolio alone. I still get dividends from other particular portfolios I have, like my M1 Finance portfolio, but I just don't mention it on the channel because it's not really that much money invested in there, and I might get like $4 to $6 in passive income maybe throughout the entire year. So if those portfolios are bigger, or if you guys want to see them, sure, I'll make a video talking about it. But right now, that's just not the case. Most of my dividend portfolio and my growth portfolio is in the Robinhood platform. So that's all I got for that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely make sure you hit it with a like button. Definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Check out the links down below. The links down below will get you tons of free stocks in the stock market, whether it's Robinhood, M1 Finance, Webull, whatever. Get you tons of free stocks. You're going to get some free cryptocurrency. I think cryptocurrency is doing this thing right now. I'm not mad at it at all. I definitely do plan on selling eventually. Maybe if Bitcoin goes up to around $90,000, $100,000, we'll see what happens then. We'll make a video talking about that. And you'll also get tons of free stuff when it comes to my links down below. When it comes to just extra stuff like getting money back in gas. So cool stuff there. Also, make sure you check my link out down below for my Patreon if you guys want to support the channel even further, and my link down below to my free Discord. Yes, 100% free. We talk about everything personal finance in there, so if you have any questions, you'll get them answered in there. I respond to all that stuff first before I even see the comments on YouTube, so it's definitely a great way to connect with me at any given time. I'm in there pretty much every day. I have my phone with me, so I'm in there pretty much as I can be in there when I'm not doing something else. And lastly, if you want to grab this t-shirt or other t-shirts that I've worn on the channel over the past couple months now, then that's definitely coming very soon. Like I said before, September 3rd, this Friday, you'll be able to buy all the t-shirts on my website, www.DollarMike.co. That's it. So there you guys go. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, I really do appreciate every single one of you. Hop in the free Discord. It's free. Just come chat. Come talk to people. It doesn't have to be about personal finance. We can talk about anything in there. That's it. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. DollarMike. Peace.